Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Linda Vaden-Goad, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs at Framingham State University. It is wonderful to have you here today for the university's 2017 Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony. This is the day you've been working toward for years. Congratulations. Now, if you're not already standing, please rise for the presentation of the colors, followed by the national anthem sung by our very own Inessa Brunell, a member of the class of 2019. Leslie Young, a graduating senior from our ASL English interpreting program, will be signing the anthem. The colors are being presented by members of the Hanscom Composite Squadron Civil Air Patrol Color Guard Team.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wonderful. Thank you, Inessa. You may be seated. We'd now like to take a moment to recognize all the veterans and current members of the military in the audience Would you please rise? Thank you. To bring greetings on behalf of the university, here is Dr. Javier Ceballos, President of Framingham State University.
Welcome. Welcome, proud parents, families, and friends of our graduates. Welcome, dedicated faculty, staff, trustees, alumni, elected officials, and honored guests. And welcome and congratulations, Framingham State Class of 2017. This is a very special day for you, one that you have worked long and hard to experience. We are proud to share it with you. To begin our ceremony today, I will ask everyone to join me in a brief moment of silent reflection to give thanks for everything you have accomplished, for the support of family and friends, faculty and staff, and to honor those who are no longer with us. Thank you. Framingham State has been holding commencement ceremonies since our founding in 1839 as the nation's first public college for the education of teachers. As one of the country's great state colleges and universities, we are proud of our history, tradition, and dedication to access and academic excellence. I feel very fortunate to have gotten the chance to get to know many of you, and I want to thank you for helping make this academic year at Framingham State so special. I have often found myself in awe of your creativity, talent, and insightfulness. It has been a pleasure to watch you excel in the classroom, on the stage, and in the athletic fields. It is my sincere hope that during your time at Framingham State University, you were challenged and supported by our extraordinary faculty and staff who truly care about you and your personal, professional, and academic development. So students, I want to ask you to please rise and join me in a gesture of thanks to the faculty and staff and also to your families and the significant people in your lives who have helped you achieve this moment. So rise, look around, and thank all these wonderful people. You may be seated again. Now, please join me in recognizing the people who have made today's ceremonies possible. The town of Framingham for providing this lovely community and setting, the commencement committee, the facilities crew, campus police, campus events, and dining services. So let's thank them. Next, I would like to introduce the advisors to the class of 2017. Director of Student Involvement and Leadership Development, Claire Ostrander. And Director of Equal Opportunity, Title IX and ADA Compliance, Kim Dexter. I would like to thank David Cedron, the Massachusetts Department of Higher Education Associate Commissioner for Economic and Workforce Development, for joining us this afternoon. I also want to recognize all of the FSU alumni in attendance, whether you are walking in today's ceremony or celebrating with your graduate. Next, I would like to recognize members of the Framingham State Board of Trustees who are here with us today. This is an extremely dedicated group of business, academic, and nonprofit professionals who volunteer their time and expertise on behalf of our students. The Chair of the Board of Trustees, Dick Logan, Dr. Sonia Diaz, Mr. Michael Grilling, Mr. Anthony Hubbard, Dr. Nancy Bodwig. And finally, I would like to introduce members of our senior leadership team at the university. Executive Vice President, Dr. Dale Hamill. Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Linda Vedengode. Vice President for Enrollment and Student Development, Dr. Loretta Holloway. Chief of Staff and General Counsel, Ms. Rita Colucci. Thank you. Now, please join me in welcoming to the podium Dick Logan, Chair of the Framingham State University Board of Trustees.
Come on, I'm a graduate. Let's go. Come on. Thank you, President Ceballos. It's a great honor as both a trustee and a proud graduate of Framingham State to represent the entire Board of Trustees and congratulate today's graduates. All right. We know that you have worked very hard to earn your degree, and you should be very proud of this accomplishment. Almost. You're not there yet. All of us on the Board of Trustees are from the local business and professional community, as Dr. Ceballos mentioned, and we're dedicated to advancing the vast opportunities offered by the university to our students. We assist President Ceballos and his leadership team to improve, develop, and strengthen Framingham State. FSU has grown quite a bit in recent years, as you've seen firsthand. But we've managed our resources well and have hired additional faculty and staff to keep pace with the enrollment. This has allowed us to maintain small class sizes and close interpersonal interactions between students and faculty. Providing the best possible of education and campus experience to our students is our highest priority. We have continued to invest in our picturesque campus with new construction projects such as the beautiful Hemingway Laboratories and West Hall. The trustees and President Ceballos have made and will continue to make decisions to move FSU campuses forward based upon the confidence we have in the future of this university and its students and graduates. With the incredible faculty and staff here at Framingham State and all the new initiatives that have been and will be undertaken, we should all be optimistic about the future of this fine university. Graduates, I hope that you will take time to reflect on all you've accomplished these past few years. You should be confident that you are well prepared for the challenges and opportunities that await you. On behalf of all the trustees, congratulations and good luck as you move into the next phase of your lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Logan. I now invite graduating senior and president of her class, Kaylee Brazel, to the podium to deliver greetings from the class of 2017.
It's a lot of people. Thank you. Good afternoon and welcome to commencement. My name is Kaylee Brazel and I'm the class of 2017 president and I'm a Generation 1 student. Shout out to all the Generation 1 students. Woo! I want to thank and welcome the members of the Board of Trustees, the alumni, our faculty and staff, community members, friends, family members here today, maybe even that crazy aunt or uncle you invited. I'm talking about you, Auntie Karen. Just kidding, she's my cool aunt. And of course, my fellow classmates, the class of 2017. I also want to take a moment to specifically thank Dr. Stoops for all she has done for Framingham State University. Dr. Stoops will be leaving FSU in June, where she has accepted a position as Associate Vice President of Student Affairs at Boston College. Dr. Stoops has been at FSU for nearly 15 years, and honestly, Dr. Loretta Holloway said it best in her email. While we are excited for Dean Stoops for receiving this amazing career opportunity, her presence on campus cannot be replaced. We will miss her warm smile, her thoughtful advice, and of course, her emails in our inboxes. Congratulations, and thank you, Dr. Stoops, for leaving after we graduated. We know it's because you liked us the most. There are many obstacles throughout college we had to face before reaching this day. When writing this speech, I tried to think of many movies or shows that could portray someone facing obstacles and then succeeding in the end, just like we have. I thought of SpongeBob when he had to deliver pizza for the first time but forgot the Diet Dr. Kelp. Or when Brendan from Step Brothers had to overcome his fear of singing at the freaking Catalina line mixer. Or even when Buddy the Elf had to travel to New York City to meet his dad and become a human. But then I started to think maybe not everyone grew up watching SpongeBob, quoting Step Brothers, or has obsessively watched Elf every day in December like many of us have. And if that's true, I'm really sorry. Please watch them all. You are really missing out. I then called my twin sister and briefly mentioned my speech dilemma, where she then brought up the Patriots winning Super Bowl 51 this year against the Falcons. Not everyone watches football, or if you do, maybe you're not a fan of the Patriots. But I know many people have heard of this rough battle. I now want to parallel that Patriots game to our time at FSU. So here's the kickoff, where college begins. The score is 0-0, and we have high expectations for the future. But then you have that semester, or maybe even that year, where you get that bad test grade, your roommate totally ignores you, you may have had a little too much to drink that one Thursday night, or your car broke down. Well, let's relate that semester or year to the second quarter in Super Bowl 51 when the Patriots let up 3 touchdowns. After horrible moments like those, you may have felt like there's no way you're going to pass that class, live at school, or find enough money to pay for what feels like everything. But then there's that one moment where things turn around. So the score is now 0-21, but there's still hope for redemption. You get an A on a quiz, your roommate acknowledged your existence, your job offered more hours, or maybe you found parking in Maynard. 3-21. Minor setback, you forgot to set your alarm and slept through class. Whoops, 3-28. Back on track, you go to office hours, maybe raise your hand once in class and gain some brownie points from your professor. 9-28. You start to gain momentum. You go to the gym, your team wins a couple of games and makes it to the playoffs. You might even win the MASCAC, or maybe, just maybe, you happen to score, 1,215 points in your basketball career. Twelve to 28, we're down by 16. You keep working hard, see that you love your major, or find something that you're really passionate about, and you make it through those difficult classes. Then you apply for those internships, sign up for MTELs, create a club, create a group that will one day be a nonprofit like BGMT, or even create an Instagram account with all your friends like Bring Snacks. 18-28, 2-point conversion, you get that parking ticket appealed and Clara gives you a compliment. 20-28, you get those internships, you pass all your MTELs, you take the GREs. You pull off huge events like Sandbox, the fashion show, the dance show, Relay for Life or Special Olympics. 28-28, tie game. Senior finals week is here. You're applying for jobs. You get into grad school. You're getting ready to travel. Those applications were hard or continue to be hard, but you're in the final push. Now we are here at commencement, about to accept our diploma. Today is our victory touchdown. Today is what we will celebrate. These past 4 years were a battle, but although we may not get a parade like the Patriots, we should celebrate like we did. "34 to 28. You did it. We did it. Pretty soon you will be walking on the stage to receive your diploma. Well, the case to your diploma, you'll get that in June. Today, you have proved all the doubters wrong. You overcame adversity and obstacles on your way. You showed all the Roger Goodells of your world who is boss and that we are the GOATs. Congratulations, class of 2017. We are going to Disney World. Thank you.
Thank you, Kaylee. At this time, it is my honor to introduce our commencement speaker, CEO of Habitat for Humanity International, Jonathan Reckford. During Mr. Reckford's 12 years as CEO, Habitat for Humanity's nearly 1,400 U.S. affiliates and over 70 country programs have grown from serving 125,000 individuals each year to helping more than 3 million people annually build strength, stability, and self-reliance. Mr. Reckford graduated from the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, where he was a Moorhead Scholar. He went on to earn his Master's of Business Administration degree from the Stanford University Graduate School of Business before spending much of his career in the for-profit sector, including executive and managerial positions at Goldman Sachs, Marriott, the Walt Disney Corporation, and Best Buy. Following his tenure as executive pastor at Christ Presbyterian Church near Minneapolis, Minnesota, he was appointed CEO of Habitat for Humanity International in 2005. He serves on the boards of the Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta, the Stanford Graduate School of Business, and the Duke Center for the Advancement of Social Entrepreneurship. He is also a member of the Council of Foreign Relations and the Urban Setting Committee for the World Economic Forum. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Jonathan Reckford to the podium.
Thank you, President Ceballos. Kaylee, thank you. That analogy as an Atlantan didn't work quite as well for me, but congratulations to all of you. Class of 2017, you did it. Wow. I am honored to be with you to celebrate your graduation today. Just last Sunday, parents, I was in your shoes watching my son walk and graduate, and it is, I know a little of what you're feeling. He was really excited about the future, but also sad about saying goodbye to a lot of friends and moving past what it struck us as a very fast 4 years. And I don't know for all of you if you're feeling a little bit of the same. Think of all that you've experienced since you arrived on day one here at FSU. Can you picture walking around that day just trying to figure out where everything was, what your expectations were, and as now you head into a new season? I want to add my special congratulations to a third of you that are first-generation students. I think that's fantastic. And I would echo that hope that you'd all take a little bit of time to seek out and thank those people, the professors, your parents, loved ones, those who encouraged you and helped you persevere and get to today. One of the things I was really excited to hear about in learning about your work at Framingham State is this great emphasis on service, and that so many of you have been involved in so many ways, whether that's going to Guatemala to help people improve their living conditions, going to India during spring break, closer to home, those of you who participated in Saturdays for Service, raising money for Relay for Life, making new friends at Special Olympics, and those of you who've had Pelham Pals. Special thanks, of course, it makes me happy that a bunch of you used your spring break time to go and serve with Habitat for Humanity. It is. Thank you for helping strengthen your community here and communities around the country and world. And my hope, of course, it's my official job to convince all of you that each one of you should spend all of your remaining days trying to solve poverty housing. But that's actually not what I'm going to talk about. And it may be that there are some of you who have other important things that you need to take on as well. I'm going to tell a little of my story, and for that to make sense, my story only makes sense in the context of my faith as a follower of Jesus. But I want to talk about principles today that I hope will be relevant to you regardless of your personal background or faith. I know that you come from a wide variety of backgrounds and contexts, and I think that's wonderful. And deep in Habitat's ethos and the center of our mission statement is bringing people together. And virtually every faith in the world and every value system has a core value of helping people in need and trying to lift others up. And I think there are times when all of us need to think about when we need to take a stand, right or wrong, and I hope some of the experience I share today will resonate with you. I want to share briefly one of those inflection points in my life. I was on a service trip to India quite a number of years ago, and President Ceballos very graciously shared my background, and I think the danger when you just hear the official resume is it leaves out all the white space. And really much of life and growth happens in the white spaces. And it was in one of those white spaces that I went off to India. It is, I came back from that trip unsure of exactly what I was going to do, but quite convinced I wanted to spend the rest of my life doing something about global poverty. I just didn't know how. When I came back, I turned down a couple of really good business opportunities. And then for the first time in my life, all the doors shut. And I almost got a couple of really interesting jobs, but didn't. And it was a time that was both a wonderful family time. I got to be at home with my kids. But for a type A type person, it was a frustrating and often humbling experience as well to go through that period of both being unemployed and unsure about the next step. And I think one of the dangers of being too career focused is we can get our identities caught up in who we are. I'd had an avocation of helping coach pastors with leadership and help churches grow. And to my great surprise, my church asked if I would come and lead the church. And it was not at all what I was looking to do. And in fact, all the people I trusted for career advice said that this would be career suicide. But my wife and I became really convicted that it was the right thing. And it was when I was very happily working quite anonymously at our church that Habitat came calling, which really was the intersection of all the things I'd been preparing for looking back. And my personal experience has been that my career has gone best when I was really focused on getting something done, trying to serve, and gone worst when I was focused on myself and trying to advance my career. I love the quote from Marian Wright Edelman on the Service and Civic Engagement page of your website. It says, "Service is the rent we pay for being. It's the very purpose of life, and not something you do in your spare time." So you think about the rent you're going to pay when you leave here. I'm going to ask you to consider 3 questions that I hope will help you find your calling in this world. I'm not asking you what graduate program you might go to or what profession you've chosen. I'm asking you to think about how you can find exactly what you were put here on earth to do. As theologian Frederick Buechner describes it, that place where the deep gladness of your heart meets the world's great need. Where the deep gladness of your heart meets the world's great need. So question number 1, who will you allow to speak into your life? Question number 2, how will you define rich? And number 3, what are you uniquely wired to do? First, influence. Whose voices do you allow to get through the barrage of messages you receive every day? We're all influenced by others. Look at your hair, listen to the phrases in your conversation, consider your phone and tablet. even the food you eat, the people around us and the media we consume have enormous power to shape us. That's why I believe it's crucial to pick the right role models. For me early on, that was my grandmother. Her name was Millicent Fenwick, and she was quite a colorful personality. She was a civil and human rights pioneer and one of the first women to be elected to the U.S. Congress. And she encouraged me from an early age to care for the least and left out in our world. Have any of you ever heard of the comic strip Doonesbury? Y'all are too young. She actually is there's a Congresswoman, Lacey Davenport in Doonesbury, who was made up after my grandmother. She had a very imposing presence. In an earlier life, she'd been editor of Vogue magazine, and had written the best-selling Vogue book of etiquette, sold 1 million copies in 1947, so puts it back a little bit. But to graduate to the grown-up table at her house, you had to be able to sit up straight and hold your fork properly and discuss food problems in sub-Saharan Africa, which was both fascinating and terrifying as a 10-year-old. She, almost every single time I saw her, she would drill in on her grandchildren and quote her favorite verse from Scripture, from Micah 6:8. He has shown you, O man, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you but to act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God? Act justly, love mercy, and walk humbly with your God. And then she would challenge us to be useful. And her view of life is that we're put on earth to be useful. In that passage of Scripture, my grandmother's unconventional determination to fight for social justice were profound influences on my life. So what about you? Who are the people who influence you the most? If you try to picture them, whose faces do you see? What are they telling you? Increasingly now, you get to choose which people and which messages you're going to pay attention to. You'll figure out which ideas are important and which ones you'll reject. You'll find that certain themes play over and over again in your brain, and they do impact your behavior. It sounds a little goofy, but a practice I've found helpful personally is to start each day reminding myself that God is God and I am not God. It's amazing how much better things go with that perspective. Whose voices will you allow to speak into your lives? Second question, what is your definition of rich? Wall Street Journal did a study and found that most people in the U.S. equate being rich with a number that's about twice their current income. And that holds true whether people make $30,000 or $1 million a year. So in a way, rich is always elusive. Wherever we get to, there's a sense that, well, if I just had a little bit more, then we'd be okay. If you want to think larger, in material terms, rich can mean millions of dollars, homes, jets, the whole thing. Some of you have the ability to reach for that and more. But of course, nobody wins the quest for all the toys. Before we can learn all the functions and apps of the latest device, we're tempted with the newer version, or someone else's that does more and better, faster, glitzier. What was the latest task you discovered you could do with your phone? But there are a lot of ways to be rich. Rich in friends and family, rich in opportunities, rich in blessings. Likely your definition may change over time. It certainly did for me, because I came face to face with such dire poverty in our world. Do you know that over half the world live on less than $2 a day? It's for food, clothing, shelter, everything. My son Alexander, our recent graduate, and I learned quite a lesson about wealth, compassion, and generosity a few years ago when we traveled to Zambia on a habitat build. We worked alongside the Peary family to help build their home. Put in context, the Pearys had 9 members of the family, and they were living in a tent, and 4 of them had tuberculosis, so really tough conditions. In spite of that, they took in 4 nieces and nephews whose parents had died from HIV/AIDS. And so we had 13 in the tent. And on top of that, they took in a young man named Gift. And often names in Zambia are tied to events surrounding one's birth. And Gift had grown up, his mom had died, his dad had abused him, he ended up just alone on the street. So here was a family of 13 living in a tent, and they still had room for one more. When Alexander and I returned home, and it's so easy to lose perspective, and our kids were unhappy about having to share a bathroom. It was easy to think about comparing our lives to those of the peers. In material terms, obviously, we were so much better off. But I'm not sure we're richer. I'm not sure I've ever seen more genuine compassion, love, caring, actually even contentment in spite of physical circumstances that were really unimaginable. They may be better off in some ways than many of us. At this point in my life, I've had the opportunity to meet many successful people, and they're the first to tell me that just making a lot of money is not very satisfying. Most successful people I've known or known about are deeply interested in solving a problem. So when you start comparing yourselves to others and thinking about the good life, I encourage you to think about those who inspire you with greatness. You have the opportunity now to begin developing patterns and setting in motion a plan that can lead you to a very rich life. The question is, how are you going to measure your wealth? Third question, perhaps the most difficult for many people to answer, is what are you uniquely called to do? If you don't know what your purpose is, perhaps paradoxically, one of the things that could be helpful is to think about what bothers you. I discovered the deep calling in my life when I left a job that prevented me working for a year. That's when I went to India. And I spent just a couple of weeks serving with the Bungi. The Bungi are among the Dalits, the outcasts in India. And in rural India, hard to believe still, this whole group of people are only allowed to hand clean latrines and clean up dead animals. They're not allowed to live in community. They have to live outside the walls of the villages. And literally half of the children were dying by the age of 13 when I visited. Seeing children living in those conditions just devastated me. I hated it. It was what Pastor Bill Hybels called a holy discontent. And I love that phrase because our world is full of discontent. Discontent is when one of us sees some terrible event unfolding in our community or in the country, and the response is, "That's terrible. Somebody ought to do something about that." And then we change the channel and watch a movie. That holy discontent moment, in contrast, is when we see those same terrible events unfold in our community or the world, and the response is, "I can't stand that." God grabs us by the neck, and the response is, we turn off the TV, get off the couch, get out into the community, and decide we're going to do something to make it better. You may not realize your calling today, and that's okay. In fact, it's quite normal. I was married, had children, and been in the corporate world for 15 plus years when I had that intersection. But this next season of your life is about exploring, evaluating, and setting patterns so that you'll be ready to respond to the opportunities when they do come. It's about pondering the things that grab your attention, learning as much about the world as you can, and struggling with those things that you can't get out of your mind. It's also a time to think hard about the person you want to become. I'm an adamant believer in strength of character. Who before what? And ultimately, your success will be measured not by what you've achieved, but by the person you've become. Finally, I want to be very honest with you. I tell you that following your heart almost always requires sacrifice. But when you experience a moment of holy discontent, you have to respond. I didn't come to Habitat directly from that time in India. And there were many times along that rockier path where I wondered if I'd made the right decision. I can look back, however, now and connect the dots of what had been a very random career journey and see how all of those steps had been so critical in preparing me for the role I'm in today. You'll hear a lot of people say, find your passion. And I think that's true. But if I were just chasing my passion, I'd spend all my time on Carolina basketball, which is not a bad thing. Purpose, got one supporter out there. It is Purpose is different because purpose is really passion plus cause. It's that intersection where it's passion applied to make the world better. So I hope that in all the excitement of this new season, you'll create some space as you try different things to reflect and listen and continue to ask yourself, whose voices will I allow to speak into my life? What will my own definition of rich be? And what am I uniquely wired to do? Closing, I'd like to offer you this traditional Franciscan blessing. May God bless you with discomfort at easy answers, half-truths, and superficial relationships, so you may live deep within your heart. May God bless you with anger at injustice, oppression, and exploitation of people, so that you may wish for justice, freedom, and peace. And may God bless you with enough foolishness to believe that you can make a difference in this world, so you can do what others say cannot be done. Congratulations and Godspeed.
Thank you, Mr. Reckford. Framingham State University confers honorary degrees on those who have made special contributions throughout their lives. Recipients generally fall into two categories. First, people who have been closely associated with the university, its students, faculty, or alumni. And second, people who have made outstanding contributions to education, to our community, and to humanity. Today, we are honored to present an honorary degree to Jonathan Reckford. Could you please join me here? The honorary degree will be conferred by Dick Logan, Chair of the Board of Trustees. Trustee Logan, I present to you Jonathan Reckford to receive the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa.
To all who may read this, greetings. Hereby it is certified that the trustees of Framingham State University, in whom the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and the Department of Higher Education, by legislative action, have vested power to confer appropriate degrees, have this day conferred Jonathan Reckford the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
We have one more item for you, Mr. Reckford. Before you return to your seat, we want to call you back. After learning this spring that you would be giving our commencement address, students were inspired to begin raising money to support your organization. At this time, Class President Kaylee Brazel would like to present you with a check for more than $2,500 on behalf of the entire class of 2017 to benefit Habitat for Humanity.
Thank you. Each year at commencement, Framingham State University recognizes and honors outstanding faculty accomplishment in areas that are central to the mission of the university. As is our custom, we are presenting 4 distinguished faculty awards for excellence in teaching, in scholarship or creative work, in advising and mentoring, and in professional service. The 4 individuals whose accomplishments are being recognized today are representative of a committed and outstanding faculty who are at the heart of this educational enterprise. The Distinguished Faculty Award for Excellence in Teaching is given this year to Dr. May Hara of the Education Department. Dr. Hara is an outstanding professor who cares deeply about her education students as well as the students they will one day teach. She focuses her courses on helping students bridge theory and practice through teaching demonstrations for which she provides peer and instructor feedback to her teacher candidates. At FSU, Dr. Hara was instrumental to the design of Sheltered English Immersion, a course developed in response to the ruling of the U.S. Department of Justice requiring the training of general education teachers to address the needs of English language learners in public classrooms. Thanks to her efforts, FSU became one of the first state universities in the Commonwealth to implement the SEI course. Dr. Hara is a strong mentor to her students, challenging them to gain deeper understanding of the material and guiding many through the process of getting published. Unfortunately, Dr. Hara was unable to be here today. I know, I'm sorry, to accept her award, but please join me in recognizing her commitment to teaching excellence. The Distinguished Faculty Award for Excellence in Scholarship or Creative Work is given this year to Dr. Ruth Remington of the Nursing Department. Dr. Remington, would you please join me at the podium? Dr. Remington has amassed an impressive record of research and publications during her career. Her work has appeared in 21 publications since she came to Framingham State in 2012, and another 18 prior to that. The main focus of her research has been on 9 non-pharmacological interventions to manage the symptoms of dementia. Dr. Remington and a team of colleagues have performed studies demonstrating that a healthy lifestyle that includes nutrition, exercise, and social activity can help people maintain their brain power as they age. This work has appeared in many journals, but also in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease. Dr. Remington draws on her own research and scholarship in order to teach her undergraduate and graduate students how to publish their research. And her Introduction to Nursing Research course was recently nominated for Massachusetts College's Online Course of Distinction Award in the Blended Learning category. Please join me in honoring Dr. Ruth Remington for her scholarly contributions to her students, fellow faculty, and design. The Distinguished Faculty Award for Excellence in Advising and Mentoring is given this year to Barbara Milo, Professor of Art. Dr. Milo, would you please join me at the podium? Congratulations. During her career at FSU, Professor Milo has supervised and taught hundreds of students who have gone on to successful careers as teachers. She regularly teaches Field Study 2 and Student Practicum, which require the instructor to provide critique and commentary on the in-classroom performance of students at area schools. Professor Milo coaches her students on everything from curriculum and lesson plan development to the advocacy of art in the bureaucracy of primary and secondary school institutions. She has established a network of schools and teachers who provide our students with a supportive setting to begin their careers as teachers. Professor Milot is often observed working late hours in order to help students who need extra attention. She is completely committed to helping her students navigate the complexities of state licensure requirements. For determined students who have been unable to pass on the first try, Professor Milot is there to help until they succeed. Please join me in honoring Professor Barbara Milot for her extraordinary work to promote the success of students and her colleagues. The Distinguished Faculty Award for Excellence in Professional Service is given this year to Professor Brian Bishop, Chair of the Art and Music Department. Professor Bishop, would you please join me at the podium? Nothing demonstrates Professor Bishop's service to his department and the university as a whole more than his considerable efforts to help FSU receive national accreditation for its art and design programs through the National Association of Schools of Art and Design, or NASAD. His efforts included the coordination of a 3-year comprehensive departmental self-evaluation, the compilation of a higher education arts data services report, and facilitating the site visit by the NASAD review team. Professor Bishop is also credited by many colleagues with reinvigorating the university's painting program by remodeling the curriculum and spearheading efforts to transform the studio into a more welcoming and functional space. He also worked with Professor Barbara Milot to revise the curriculum of the Master of Art Education program. Their outreach and effective oversight has helped double enrollment in the program over the past 5 years. Please join me in honoring Professor Brian Bishop for his outstanding service to Framingham State. This year's graduating class includes 3 students who earned the honor and distinction of being valedictorians of the class of 2017. Please join me in congratulating finance major Tali Aliyev, studio art major Brittany Cormier, and criminology major Zachary DeSantis. Would you please join me at the podium? At this time, we also would like to recognize 3 students for outstanding academic achievement: psychology major Meredith Bianchi, geography major Mary Hartford, and English major Lauren Hayes. Would you please rise? Congratulations to you. You have maybe noticed that some students wear gold tassels as opposed to black. The gold tassel signifies a special academic achievement, graduation with the distinction of Latin honors. To be eligible for graduation honors, students must have completed a minimum of 16 of their degree requirement courses at Framingham State University. At this time, I would like to present these students to President Ceballos. The baccalaureate degree is conferred summa cum laude upon a student with a final cumulative grade point average of 3.8 to 4.0. Will all the students graduating summa cum laude please stand? President Ceballos, I present the summa cum laude candidates. The baccalaureate degree is conferred magna cum laude upon a student with a final cumulative grade point average of 3.6 to 3.79. Will all of the students graduating magna cum laude please stand? President Ceballos, I present the magna cum laude candidates. The baccalaureate degree is conferred cum laude upon a student with a final cumulative grade point average of 3.25 to 3.59. Will all of the students graduating cum laude please stand? President Ceballos, I present the cum laude candidates. Thank you. 37 of today's graduates have completed the requirements of the University Honors Program. Will all Honors Program graduates please stand now? Great job. President Ceballos, I present students who have completed the requirements of the University Honors Program. We now have reached the point in the program when we will officially award the degrees. President Ceballos will certify the degrees and they will be conferred by Trustee Dick Logan. Will all students receiving bachelor's degrees please stand?
Are you ready? Okay. Trustee Logan, it is an honor to present the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, or Bachelor of Science in Education at Framingham State University for the conferral of the degrees. These individuals have met the appropriate requirements for the degree programs as prescribed by the faculty and the registrar and are entitled to all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining.
By the authority vested in me by the Massachusetts Department of Higher Education and the Board of Trustees of Framingham State University, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate bachelor's degree and enter you all into its attendant rights and privileges. Congratulations.
Congratulations, you may be seated. The names of those receiving bachelor's degrees will now be read by our academic deans. Please note that a professional photographer will take a picture of each graduate as he or she receives the degree. A proof of this photograph will be sent to each graduate. We request that audience members remain in their seats so as not to obstruct the views of other guests. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Mark Cody, Dean of the College of Arts and Humanities.
Receiving their degrees first, Taleh Aliyev, class of 2017, co-valedictorian, Bachelor of Science, major in Finance. Brittany Florence Cormier, class of 2017, co-valedictorian, Bachelor of Arts, major in Studio Art. Zachary William DeSantis, class of 2017, co-valedictorian, Bachelor of Arts, major in Criminology. Kaylee Marie Brazel, president of the class of 2017, Bachelor of Science, major in Biology. Madison Victoria Janice Alper, vice president of the class of 2017, Bachelor of Arts, major in Psychology. Allison Ruth Wheaton Carroll, treasurer of the class of 2017, Bachelor of Science, major in Management. Molly Genevieve Silva, secretary of the class of 2017, Bachelor of Science, major in Biology. Receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, major in American Sign Language English Interpreting, Leslie A. Young. Receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, major in Art History, Connor Edward Carson. Receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, major in Communication Arts, Alex E. Anagnostaris. Taisha Lima Baptista. Tara Kathleen Capalucci. Julie Marie Cheneve. Jonathan Ian Dean. Kylie Rachel Dembeck. Nick C. Denaro. Elizabeth Dresser. Aaron Fitzmaurice. Miles Lamar Garnett. Sydney Grace Guerra. Emily Adeline Hendrickson. Matthew Leonard Hoff. Amber Lynn Hoy. Renata Gabrielle Katz. Sarah Pearl Lecaire. Anna Marie Wanda Lapriori. Adrian Lukianoff. Matthew George Malone. Brennan John Marlowe. Christopher Ryan McCarter. Brian McTurnan McRory. Benjamin Videra McNally. Joseph Francis Morgan. Megan Malo. Haley Nicole Navarro. Colin Nelson. Bethany Norman. Chiomaka Paula Osegi. Joanna S. Petrus. John Pietras. Leah Marie Peroni. Rebecca Neris Rezendi. Dominique Marie Shabelli. Ryan Shannon. Anthony Michael Sheehan. Kayla Dawn Stevens. Megan Marie Sullivan. Cassandra Tenius. George Viana. Receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, major in English, Chrismelly Baez. Zach Brian. Terrell Arnold Chester. Hadley Anna Cook. Corinne Evelyn Cordero. Elizabeth Mary Dobrowolski. Carly Ann Dow. Carrie Ann Duff. Autumn Elizabeth Evers. Kaylin Farrell. Paola Florencio. Alexandra Meliana Gomes. Chelsea Lynn Goodwin. Amy Lynn Rimet. Lauren Elizabeth Hayes. Zachary Alfred Lambert. Jesse Aaron Lawler. Amy Lynn McClure. Andrew William Morin. Carly Diane Newton. Lindsay Elizabeth Nixon. Abigail A. O'Connell. Jesse Connors Sanacandro. Julia Marie Sarcinelli. Susan Marie Sirocco. Leah Steele. Samantha A. Thistle. Ryan Patrick Toomey. Danielle Nicole Winters. Receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, major in history, Michael Frederick Bliss. Megan Helena Butler. Kimberly Cato. Shauna Marie Delaney. Lauren Michelle Donnelly. Joseph Fody. Sarah L. Gerasi. Patrick Cotter Gould. Chelsea Caitlin Hathaway. Colleen Ashley Jenkins. Benjamin Daly Martin. James John Murray Jr. Brian Paul Sicard. Andrew Turbisi. Jaleel Wingard. Matthew Sean Woodward. Receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, major in Liberal Studies, Rachel Adumonte. Shauna Marie Aliotto. Ashley Marie Ballard Cook. James N. Shagay. Shannon Claire Custodio. Jenna Marie Fitzgerald. Georgia W. Franca. Justin Joseph Gallego. Victoria Olivia Gazinski. Elida Rose Griffin. Carrie Lynn Harrington. Jennifer Arleanne Holden. Christina Joseph. Shilpa Narayan. Angela Rose Pallotta. Frankie Reese. Jillian Roberts. Jamina Shantice St. Fleur. Sarah Grace West. Receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, major in Spanish, Katrina Maria Coffer. Leonila Tellez Valle. Receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, major in Studio Art, Obanaya C. Achinivu. Danielle Christiana Bianco. Sarah Jane Cunningham. Trisha Danforth. Trinity Ray Infantino. Maria Christine Katinas. Alexandria Francis Kraus. Andrew Mackesy. Cedric Marsh. Jessica Marie Meek. Rebecca Ann Miller. Hunter Opedisano. Bianca Nicole Ramos. Susan Skopetsky. Megan Ray St. Laurent. Carissa Joy Valeri. Julia Nicole Wan. Nicole Ann Weiland. Sydney Lee Wood. Receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, major in World Languages, Matthew David McKim. Receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, major in Fashion Design and Retailing, Lauren Abbott. Haley Alexson. Michaela Nicole Biondo. Gabriella Bono. Kiana Michelle Brown. Cassandra Calixta. Catherine Patricia Callahan. Bridget Carolyn Chafe. Jennifer Rose Clark. Anne Elizabeth Curley. Jocelyn and Annette Dion. Emma Grace Doherty. Justine Hope Duval Dorsey. Molly Catherine Dabrowski. Isabella Mary Eastman. Rafaela Esposito. Holly Grace Fallon. Jessica Lauren Fires. Dana Harding Hernandez. Emily Ann LaRosa. Taylor Grace Loesch. Margaret Eileen Looney. Kanza Mansour. Shayna Mansour. Sharina Mendez. Bailey Louise Moylan. Josephine Fatima Nazaro. Mackenzie Ann O'Connor. Kiana Brittany Ostrander. Courtney Patterson. Brianna Peter. Genesis Raimundo. Carly Elizabeth Reddick. Maureen Elizabeth Reardon. Fiona Elizabeth Russo. Marianne Santos. Erica Simon. Lynn Marie Serchia. Alexandra K. Sukiasian. Olivia Darlene Spatafor. Linnea Elise Spencer Jones. Kalina Elizabeth Swana. Tatiana C. Vieira. Lindsay Noel Walsh. India Rose Anna Ward. Lucy May White. Jenna Lynn Willard. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Susan Dargan to read the names for the College of Education.
Receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, major in Early Childhood Education, Jamie Lynn Bailey. Katie Lee Brooks. Rachel Elizabeth Casey. Laura Daly. Felicia Ann DiDomenico. Melanie Manugian Figueroa. Arissa Marie Grotsky. Ashley Marie Hill. Shannon Elizabeth Hosey. Kelly Suzanne Keenan. Hannah Lee Kashaba. Shayna Marie Landry. Jordan Lane McPherson. Molly P. McNulty. Devin Catherine Peterson. Ashley Rose Valenti. Receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, major in Elementary Education, Tess Andriola. Cassandra Kadim. Anna Sawyer Carboni. Victoria Clark. Danielle Lynn DiNardo. Alexandra Ferry. Mandy Marie Fiorello. Christy Ann Goldman. Kristen Marie Hoggins. Amanda Margaret Haran. Rebecca Lynn Littlefield. Emily Rose McNeil. Julie Manning. Carissa Martirana. Jacqueline Elizabeth McCann. Samuel Jacob McGuire. Courtney Amy Mills. Margarita Moran. Amanda Nye. Karina Celeste Perrin. Amy Catherine Roger. Brooke Ann Ryan. Amanda Rose Severe. Sarah Patricia Sullivan. Shayna Marie Wales. Rebecca Jean Wilson. Receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, major in Criminology, Berthelin Alexander. Eric Alves. Christopher Phillips Baker. Kelvin Baldwin Jr. Teofilo A. Barbalio. Imari Teresa Brown. Christina Cachia. Kyle A. Camilleri. Shaliza Yvette Carter. Jonathan Shulo. Kyle Coburn. Emma L. Contois. Matthew J. Dabaningo. Ryan P. Doyle. Andrew T. Franquiz. Daniel J. Gaudette. Jacqueline Margaret Jeremini. Stephanie Gibbs. Alpheus Anthony Gray. Krista Ann Guilfoyle. Amy Jean Hannes. Jennifer B. Harris. Molly Catherine Hebert. Andrew Clinton Hudson. Mara Sage Iadonisi. Talia Cheyenne Johnson. Barbara Joyce. Jacqueline Diane Jassoum. Erin Elizabeth Kelly. Nyake Michael Karoma Jr. Kevin Patrick Krause. Aiden Michelle Lanciani. Gabrielle J. Landry. Michael J. Lavin.
Double major in accounting too. Just announce it.
Double major in accounting. Tasha Lee Hope Little. Timothy J. Mangano. J.T. Minozzi. Tiffany Eileen Marsh. Tevin J. Moore. Doel Ernesto Mosetti Jr. Stephen Murphy. Michael Anthony Nassis. Rebecca Noel Neelan. Lushane G. Nemhard. Matea Sosa Nevis. Richard Patrick O'Connor. Tatiana O'Neill. Larissa Lee Palantonio. Noelle Christina Piermarini. Imani Pierre. Emmanuel Powers. Sydney Richardson. Isael Rodriguez. Nicholas Scholl. Shaneri Von Scott Doughton. Stephanie Mae Siemens. Robert Severett Jr. Nicholas Stanfield. Samantha Page Stratton. Lance Tyrone Thigpen Jr. Jacob Wardwell. Ryan Wardwell. Receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, major in economics, James Alimi. Austin James Howie. Golander Lewis Jr. Marianne Silva. Receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, major in environmental studies and sustainability, Daniel John Girardi. Receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, major in geography, Saleha Abrar Siddiqui. Elizabeth Ann Amico. Scott William Carucci. Kristen Charlotte Ferrer. Kyle Daniel Ferrick. Miranda Lee Gale. Mary Hartford. Michaela Highland. Shane Lappin. Naomi Marcella Leon. Benjamin P. Long. Michael Lux. Sarah Mayer. Cynthia A. Nelson. Olumide Olakoga. Mary Catherine O'Neill. Kimberly Parsons. Edwin Wallace. Jacob Williams. Receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, major in Global Studies, Michaela Lee Seaman. Receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, major in Political Science, Christine Duggan. Irije Gibi. Rebecca Jenkins. Michaela Mary Lombardo. Estefania Nchama Mange. Mary Bernadette Nee. Sydney Alexa Rendell. Receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, major in Psychology, Lindsay Olivia Albert. Jessica Marie Anthony. Katrina Ann Ballard. Amy Noelle Bedoin. Danielle Marie Bellevaux. Meredith Ann Bianchi. Brandon Richard Royce Brigel. Natalie X. Bruno. Olivia Dolores Bonapani. Montana Rose Burke. Marissa Lynn Campbell. Alyssa M. Catanzano. Amanda Columbus. Elise Catherine Corbett. Sydney Alexandra Cruz. Clarissa Taylor Cuniff. Juliana Alvis Dacunha. Ashley Ann Dauphiness. Regina M. DeSimone. Laura Rose de Raphael. Natalie Ann DeZazzo. Elise Mary Doyle. Shalanda Duperrier. Alexa Lee Fantoni. Allison Vera Rose Ferrigno. Jennifer Nicole Fong. Joselina Gomes Fonts. Naomi Yesahak Garcia. Sophie Conchetta Gillespie. Karina Marie Giorgio. Erin Beth Goodrich. Rebecca Brianna Green. Joseph Cronin Grigg. Marissa Eileen Harrington. Melanie Lynn Hodson. Lindsay Dara Horwitz. Caitlin Innes. Melissa Inozo. Tess Prescott Irving. Brianna Patricia Jackson. Sophia Fredline Jean. Allison Deneen Jenkins. Quentin L. Jones. Megan Rose Jeffress. Amber Danielle LaJoy. Alyssa Ariel Lamb. Nicholas Edward Lantich. Aoife Marie Lee. Ashley Brianna Lease. Nicole Noel Lucerini. Rachel Louise Lyon. Sarah Malika. Gabriela A. Mata Escamilla. Brendan Richard McDonough. Brian William McMahon. Maggie Charlotte McNeil. Jessica N. Mendoza. Melissa Ann Mispelli. Christopher Duggan Minnie. Gemma Mernon. Victoria Ann Murray. Karen S. Ortega. Talise Shalea Parker. Olivia Page Quattrucci. Sherry Michelle Rankins. Colleen Lynn Riley. Soraya Rezende. Natalie Santana. Ashley Santos. Erica Ashley Lynn Sheck. Kara Marie Simmons. Rebecca Ann Suter. Lauren Springer. Catherine Lee Stumpenhagen. Marina Sullivan. Rebecca Christine Tatalia. Gabrielle Patricia Terrio. Angelica Marie Torres. Receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, major in sociology, Natalie Marie Ahern. Emily Joan Allard. Brittany Adelina Alvarez. Bianca B. Andreal. Amanda Listener Bergquist. Kayla Bryce. Jamie Farron Brodsky. Stephanie Brooke Brown. Macy Candiano. Benilde Barros Cardoso. Monte Connolly. Catherine Conway. Brian Decker. Emily Danino. Stephanie DiDio. Olivia Katarina DiFranco. Paige Elaine Dilly. Sarah J. Eckler. Thomas Richard Fahey. Casey Ashley Fanning. Laura Eileen Galella. Elissa Mae Goldstein. Megan Marie Goslin. Amy Lynn Gothing. Jessica Lee Graham. India Cheyenne Green. Melanie Rachel Hain. Kenitra Nadina Hinkins. David Jean-Jacques. Jamie Jean-Noel. Nakira Jordan. Lauren Ashley Laflamme. Daniel Joseph Larrabee. Marina Rose LeBlanc. Jada A. Mann Lambert. Atia Sheree Massenberg. Adam Noah Meltzer. Rachel Elizabeth Murphy. Sarah Elizabeth Pallas. Megan Teresa Peterson. Amos Angeline Pierre. Lucy Ramirez. Michelle Natividad Sa. Madeline Rose Solis. Megan Catherine Sano. Stephanie Claire Scanlon. Michelle Lee Schoonover. Amy Lee Serino. Inez M. Stafford. Gregory Thomas Statho. Andrea Victoria Tata. Dylan Mackenzie Tebow. Emily Carol Van Duestein. Allison Jenna Williams. Christopher R. Woolheiser. Receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, major in accounting, Brenda Ball. Caroline Michelle Brassard. Helen Chrysanthopoulos. Ashley Michelle Driscoll. Nicholas Dubuque. John A. Foisey Jr. Vaughn Carlson Geetens. Satwinder Kaur. Ashley A. Lackard. Patricia Myers. Brian Raposo Moniz. Fabioline Morsi. Alexandra Marie Revel. Diana A. Sikulski. Thomas B. Siderwitz. Artur G. Vieira. Receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, major in Business Administration, Janae Sujan Bradley. Alan Chaudhry. Abigail Elise Connolly. Michael Kenneth Ferris. Kobe Frodell. James Gagnon. Richard Gray. Derek McMullen. Philippe Noel. Daphne Paul. Steve Shawala. Connor James Sullivan. Timothy J. Tracy. Jake Trainer. Richard H. Wirtz, Jr. Christopher A. Wisdom. Receiving the Bachelor of Science degree major in Business and Information Technology, Cameron Coburn. J.P. De Silva Marino. Rebecca Lynn DeMeo. Nadine Elmasi. Douglas Edward Lobacki. Corey Jean Lovell. Jacqueline Marie Lovell. Matthew Nagel. Nathan E. Natanel. Jamar Nelson. Gregory John Riscolo. Amber Lynn Schriever. Joseph Dominic Tranghese. Eli G. Vargas. Ruel Paul Worrell, Jr. Receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, major in finance, Tashana Amber Allen. Ashley Leah Belair. Adam Byron. Michael Capomaccio. Jennifer Chavez. Tyler Brian Clapp. Meredith Grace Coffey. Gina Grace DeMacy. Matthew James Diver. Jonathan Edward Downs. Matthew Clancy Helzer. Jonathan George Kelly. Amanda Marie Laflamme. Christine Marie Neal. Colin J. Pluff. Jeremy Lawrence Reed. Brian Borges Rodriguez. Corey Matthew Souza. Receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, major in management, Franja Joel Baez. Erica G. Barbosa. Andressa Barbosa. Sylvia Melissa Barrientos. Matthew Thomas Brockett. Danielle Brossi. Nicole Bucheri. Amanda Cardoso. Morgan Reed Casino. Benjamin Joseph Champney. Drew Klein. Danielle Collette. Emily Marie Colosimo. John Connolly. Curlin Contreras. Stephanie D'Amata. Amy Lynn DeLuca. I'm sorry. Amanda Lynn DeLuca. I apologize. Matthew Gerald Ferrazzani. Rafaela Rita Fitzpatrick. Jessica Nicole Flahive. Jordan Fleming. Ryan Flick. Marcel Fomafung. Michael Lucas Gonsalves. Caitlin Rose Gordon. Daniel Charles Gould. Alicia Marie Griffin. Stephen Harrington. Charity Nicole Hicks. Shakira R. Hines. Ryan Charles Jeffries. Rayshawn Kyle Johnson. Cole Jocelyn. Nicholas James Katinas. Lindsay Mae Keedy. Thomas Philip Kerr. Jacob William Kobierski. Jessica Paige Lebrecht. Tyler Lehner. Mario Larora. Bibit Macaruse. Samuel J. McKenzie. Daniel Moran. Alessio Luca Mugli. Sean Myers. Travon Offley. Nicholas A. Olivier. Ross Spencer Perry. Jonathan Tyler Perry. James Peters. Christina Pickett. Alex Matthew Pollard. Nicole Rossi Rezendi. Jennifer Scherer Ribeiro. Fred L. Ritvo. Fernanda Silva. Kaylee Slavkowski. Shelby Morgan St. Cyr. Dan Stevens. Joshua Strasnick. Jayamathi Thangaraja. Jessica Toro. John Christian Trocchi. Cecilia Brody Valentine. Brian Kenneth Woolley. Receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, major in marketing, Ariel Marie Aladianakis. Chris Andre. Timothy Mark Bryan. Matthew Bedreau. Francis Carvalho. Kathleen Elizabeth Cassidy. Kelly Chasen. Ian Comerford. Nicole Catherine Crosby. Amanda Lynn Daly. Lauren DeMarco. James Eblin. Rachel Gonsalves. Melissa Ann Gratz. Molly Catherine Kelly. Jessica Marie Landine. Brianna Lynn Lohr. Holly Ann Maloney. Andrew D. Matthew. You're welcome. Patrick William Merrill. Mitchell Robert Osgood. Michaela Carol Parkman. Vanessa Marie Pascal. Anna Nicole Piccolo. Ashley Elizabeth Pratt. Andrew Preschung. Michaela Lauren Reynolds. Allison Rosen. Caitlin Brielle Cifuentes. Carrie Keolani Smith. Charlotte Verity Spiegel. Victoria Marie Stillwell. Rachel Lynn Zinkis. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Margaret Carroll to read the names for the College of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics.
Receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, major in biochemistry, Paul John Iarusi. Receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, major in biology, Shirley A. Amunya. Karen Marisol Bermudez. Krista Marie Bertoli. Talita Borges. Erica Suzanne Boulay. Natalie C. Buck. Sarah J. Buffalo. Lindsay Taylor Chase. Grace Catherine Cook. Jessica L. Danahy. Caitlin Elizabeth Fortin. Lorraine A. Fountain. Brian Joseph Garcia. Mark Francis Gawlak. Karosh Hassan Gamery. Ryan Hanscom. Kristen Marie Hurley. Sydney J. Harrell. Kaylee Ann A. Killian. Catherine Claire Kinsman. Valerie Elizabeth Legere. Christopher Gardy Leo. Barbara DeSena Luciano. Catherine F. Marr. Spencer Ashley Mason. Kylie Marie McCall. William R. Miller. Joshua H. Morin. Kimberly May Mullen. Emma Naiga. Justin Christopher Ing. Jasmine S. O'Day. Priscilla Joanne Portugal. Alexandra Lynn Rico. Frank Cervello. Felipe Virgilio Silvera. Deirdre Maliski Soto. Lila H. Strassel. Elizabeth C. Wyzorek. Danielle Nicole Williams. Angela Wyman. Receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, major in chemistry, Fabiola Correa. Samantha D'Alessandro. Charles Elcori. Akram K. Ndamba. Leticia Lino Pereira. Catherine Ibrahim Soliman. Receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, major in computer science, Eric Thomas Belisle. Robert Nathan Bernier. Brendan J. Burdick. Jack Harding Cohn. Rachel Da Silva. Ricky Sebastien Desir. John B. Egan. Ryan Matthew Fallon. Samir Teodoro Leal. Amir Mogni. Derek M. Nadeau. Parth Manoj Patel. Scott Peters. Joseph Quattrini. Derek Y. Romaine. Olga Sheehan. Receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, major in Earth Science, Alexa Ray Avenel. Gabriella Batensis. Receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, major in Environmental Science and Policy, Joshua W. Altschuler. Elizabeth Rennie Austin. Mauricio Buitrago. Anicia de Carvalho. Jenna Antoine Elcori. Kelly Marie Lindquist. Kayla Ann Mercurio. Alfred Raymond Turco. Mariam Atanuke Adedeji. Riley Eileen Ahern. Daniela Albuquerque. Darby Anderson. Adam Banfill. Adria Barbieri. Jessica Buzan. Rebecca Elizabeth Brain. Colleen Michelle Campbell. Anna Nicole Casaselli. Marvin Clark. Christopher Cologne. Kyle Coogan. Jenna Marie Corsi. Felicia Catherine Carreri. Nicole Lynn DeMichelle. Isabel N. Fiore. Leah Maria Forrestal. Victoria Lee Fruzetti. Erin Rose Gianetti. Tess Marie Gorman. Sarah Elizabeth Graham. Kayla Elizabeth Hogan. Jenna Michelle Hudson. Catherine Ann Irwin. Julia Therese Jarvis. Sabrina Johar. Cheryl Lynn Kelly. Megan Sarah Kenny. Sarah Ann Kenny. Stephen Paul Kaboyan. Alyssa E. Knott. John C. Lagadinos. Catherine Elizabeth Leone. Sarah Elizabeth Littman. Ruth Lewis. Julianne Eve Loro. Nicole Marie Mangotis. Kimberly A. Martin. Gabrielle Marie McDonough. Megan Ann McGilvray. Alexa Lauren Miranda. Maria Vincenza Monterati. Charlene Nanchuang. Jocelyn O'Rourke. Kaylin Marie Pacific. Renee Papadopoulos. Aaliyah Jasmine Payne. Stephen Michael Poirier. Brandon Rabbit. Matthew Patrick Roy. Brittany Kathleen Rosen. Jenna Scully. Layla O. Shauna. Molly Elizabeth Scalia. Molly Elizabeth Sosha. Lauren Elizabeth Staples. Lauren Elizabeth Staples. Maria Stevenson. Danielle Marie Stokes. Kelly Lynn Thompson. Kayla Ann Tomasakis. Courtney May Torres. Hannah Claire Towers. Amanda Valley. Danielle Erin Wall. Michaela Elise White. Rebecca Elizabeth Wilner. Tori Elizabeth Winton. Elena Marie Zikos. Receiving the Bachelor of Science degree major in Food Science, Nicholas DaCosta. Ashley M. Gallant. Samantha Alice Morin. Jillian Ray Preeman. Alicia Dawn Ratcliffe. Jamie Stife. Cora Helen Udiski. Receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, major in mathematics, Frank Alex Brown. Robert Allen Campbell. Alicia Bryn Saracola. Rachel Irene DeRocher. Jay Song Ebersole. Mark Alexander Essery. Samantha Florin. Marissa Lee Flynn. Samantha Lynn Fonseca. Elizabeth Jolene Foy. Elizabeth Kate Golden. Samantha Paige Harris. Ashley Elizabeth Liatsis. Rachel Margaret McGrath. Ryan Paul Montague. Katie Marie Peichel. Sharon Ann Sears. Caitlin Forrest Van Door. Receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, major in nursing. Rita Marie Bonder. Nicole Marie Conley. Vanessa J. Cook. Megan DiMaggio. Amy M. Eastwood. Hatice Adahavnova Eisenberg. Jane Marie Foley. Kim Fontaine. Lisa Patricia Guidi. Sarah A. Gilby. Brian Anthony Hernandez. Jennifer M. Jorgensen. Esther W. Kariuki. Elena Marie Kelleher. Tara Ann Keppel. Jacqueline M. Kimani. Catherine M. McGovern. Kelly Jean Miller. Kirsten Michelle Newell. Washogo Nangwa. Kevin Jogu. Evelini Feitosa Oliveira. Charles J. Paynton. Marsha Elizabeth Riley. Judy Lee Siney. Julie Sullivan. Maureen Sullivan. Alice Waithaka. No Alice? Okay. Also receiving the bachelor's degree, Bachelor of Arts, degree in Studio Arts, Luana Gomez. Bachelor of Science degree, major in Fashion Design and Retailing, Tronella Nagadia. Bachelor of Science degree, major in Computer Science, Anderson Santana. Bachelor of Science degree, major in Management, Tabitha Roseman. Bachelor of Science degree, major in Nursing, Alice Waithaka. Bachelor of Arts degree, major in Sociology, Stephanie Martinez. Bachelor of Arts degree, major in Sociology, Josiah Bell.
Graduates, please rise. It is now the time to move your tassels from right to left, signifying a union status as a university graduate. Congratulations. As you were walking by, There was like a small fan clubs of people cheering you and, recognizing that you are stars. Now that you are a galaxy of stars, let's give them a rousing applause and congratulations to everybody. You may be seated. You are now part of a strong and ever-expanding network of alumni from Framingham State who play a crucial role in many parts of the Commonwealth, leading business and public sector organizations. To welcome you to Framingham State University Alumni Association, please welcome Jeff Ritter, graduate class of 2013.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I've got some great news for you all. I had a 20-minute presentation. I've narrowed it down to less than 30 seconds. As president of the Framingham State Alumni Association, it is my indeed pleasure to welcome you as our newest members, more than 40,000 strong. We hope that you take the opportunity to come to campus often, share with your colleagues, and build networks. And for those of you who are going on to graduate school here at Framingham State, which I did and found it to be a very unique and very rewarding opportunity. Welcome and best of luck to you all.
So once more, congratulations to all of you. The commencement ceremonies will be closed as we stand and join in singing Live to the Truth, performed by Inessa Burnell. The lyrics can be found on the back of your program.
Dear Framingham, thy children round thee gather, our vows of love to thee we pledge anew. Unfailing fount of hope and joy forever, we shall proclaim our homage to you. Unfailing fount of hope and joy forever, we shall proclaim our homage to you. Throughout the years, to all of fostering mother, thy bounteous blessings poured on age and youth. A suppliant pray till time our chains shall sever, will ever be live to the truth. A suppliant pray till time our chains shall sever, will ever be live to the truth.
Thank you, Inessa. Each academic college will have an area outside the tent where graduates can meet with faculty and their department. Graduates, family members, and guests are asked to please wait until the conclusion of the academic procession before leaving. I am now pleased to declare the 2017 Framingham State University commencement completed. Congratulations.